This is AJ
and Matthew
from Lumen Christi 7th grade discipleship class, presenting you with the
Good News to Go for the fifth Sunday of Lent, March 13th, 2016. Today's gospel is found in John chapter 8, verse 1 through 11.
Listen carefully for an important message on forgiveness. Jesus went to the Mount of Olives, but early in the morning he arrived again in the temple area, and all the people started coming to him, and he sat down and taught them. Then the scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in adultery, and made her stand in the middle. They said to him, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the very act of committing adultery. Now in the law, Moses commanded us to stone such a woman. So what do you say?"
They said to this to test him, so that they could have some charge to bring against him. Jesus bent down and began to write on the ground with his finger. But when they continued to asking him, he straightened up and said to them, "Let the one among you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." Again he bent down and wrote on the ground, and in response they went away one by one, beginning with the elders.
So he was left alone with the woman before him. Then Jesus straightened up and said to her, "Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?" She replied, "No one, sir." Then Jesus said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on do not sin anymore." The Gospel of the Lord.
Glory to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
What do you think the message is in this Gospel, Matthew?
I think it is to forgive someone, no matter how bad they have sinned against you. Also because you aren't perfect either. Hey, AJ, why do you think Jesus forgave the sinful woman so quickly?
I think Jesus always sees the best in people. He knew that the woman was just a good person that made a bad choice, so he forgave her.
Can I ask you another question?
Sure.
What does this gospel mean?
Well, I think it meant that if someone sins against you, you should forgive them, because you probably sin against them at some time too. And we need to show the same love God has showed us.
Okay, so when someone has been mean to me, I should forgive them because I have sinned too.
Exactly.
This is the Good News to Go.
According to John chapter 8, verses 1 through 11.